Well, to help us sort through the budget impasse, I'm joined by Pat Garofalo. He's Economic Policy Editor at the Center for American Progress Action Fund. Thank you very much for joining us here on Al Jazeera.
Thanks for having me.
So how serious then do you think this is? I mean, is the government about to grind to a standstill, or is this mostly political theatre, given that this is the Beltway in Washington, D.C. and so on and so forth?
Well, today it certainly looked like the two sides were pretty well dug in and not willing to meet the other's demands. A lot of that is theater, but we're really running out of time at this point. If you think of just the logistical amount of time it takes to write up a bill, get it out of committee, get it on the floor, vote on it, get it to the president, that actually does take some time, and they're starting to run up on that deadline.
So basically they've got until Friday night, possibly Saturday, if they're going to figure all of this out. But it's also a very big political risk as well. I mean, the last time that this ended up happening, Republicans, some would say, ended up shooting themselves in the foot, and Bill Clinton ended up winning a second term in the White House. Is it politically risky, though, do you think, for both Republicans and Democrats this time around as well, given that the election is not, that far away?
I think it is. If you look at what happens in states where shutdowns happen all the time, New Jersey's had a shutdown, Minnesota's had a shutdown, what happens is that the public sours on the legislature writ large and looks to the executive to be the adult in the situation. So it could very well be very good for Obama, but still be bad for both the Democrats and the Republicans.
But how would it hurt? So it might not hurt Obama, but it would hurt the party, or it would hurt legislators in their particular states?
Exactly. It would hurt the legislatures. You've actually seen the Democrats had a bit of a bump in their approval ratings when the Republicans' first round of budget cuts came out. That bump has almost entirely vanished in the last couple of weeks.
Right, and in a way, if you look at this sort of looming budget showdown, there's an even bigger battle that's right round the corner, and this is something that involves trillions of dollars. So do you, what do you imagine then is in store for the country when they start to get their heads around that one?
That's exactly right. I think, putting some perspective on this, the portion of the budget we are dealing with for the rest of 2011 is 12% of the budget. The parties are $30 billion apart. In the grand scheme of deficit reduction, that doesn't actually mean a whole lot. The budget that House Budget Committee Chairman Paul Ryan put out for the Republicans today to deal with 2012 is far more dramatic in that it cuts Medicare, Medicaid, lots of programs that Democrats hold dear. That's a whole new set of problems, and were that actually to be adopted, it would be a radically different vision of what the government is supposed to be doing.
All right, Pat Garofalo, thank you very much for coming in and talking with us.
Thank you.